Okay, so now I should be live on Twitch and recording. So welcome everyone to the Science of Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm live streaming and recording at the same time, and due to the wonderful nature of XSplit, I can't start and stop recordings. So I can only say save my stream and split the files every 30 minutes. So the next couple of episodes might not have a nice smooth intro, but at least they will be exactly 30 minutes long. So that's something. Welcome. Today we have a live Twitch chat audience. So hello audience, yay. Thank you all for being here. And the last episode I recorded, which isn't up on YouTube yet, we saved the Moshai, the leader of the Angara people, or a leader of the Angara people, from the cat. And we decided not to blow up all the facility because there were still lots of Angara trapped inside, and apparently the Moshai was kind of upset about that. She was upset, but also willing to talk to us, and that was a bit weird, but sure. Let's continue to talk to her.
Just need to rest up a bit while I recover my strength.
Okay then, let's go ask Lexi if she can get you a blanket or something. So I think we should do a quick round of the ship. Have a chat with people.
Exaltation. They can't just keep asking for more trouble.
Really looking forward to kicking those guys in the teeth.
Get us there, and we'll save you a place in mine.
You could come with us next time we go planetside, Gil. Also, what the heck is the point of lifting your Nomad up there? Because you can't actually do any work on it, it's just floating around. Hey Sky, hope you're doing well.
Looks like pictures of the exaltation chamber.
Yeah, the Kett are using some Angaran-made medical equipment. Could be a lead. I just want an edge on those Kett bastards. If they ever got their hands on Sid, I'd... Well, imagine if it was Sarah.
I don't know what I'd do.
Keep the rats
We're all
sleeping
that's left of our family.
Good points.
Same here. Sid was still little when our father left, and I was... well, her age now.
I've lost parents too, you know. No, that must be hard.
You raised your sister by yourself? That can't have been easy.
Had to. I waited forever for our father to come home. He never did. He was involved with some bad things. Bad people. Eventually it caught up to him. There was nowhere to run. Not like a whole new galaxy.
Is that why you came here?
When you're young and stupid, you make bad decisions. Piss off the wrong people. That sort of thing never goes away. Not for you, not for the ones you care about. I don't want to not come home one day.
I make sure you find is kind of patronizing. Didn't make so many bad decisions I had to leave the entire galaxy, lady. Good point. Do I want to flirt?
And yet you're on this ship, hurtling through unknown space to who knows where.
With
I
Sid.
gulp.
And sure, Andromeda was an unknown. But unknown is better than being tracked down by the Batarian crew you shafted 3 years ago. Speaking hypothetically, of course.
Of course.
I should get back to work. Talk to my people, see if they've heard anything. Chat later?
Sure. Picture's pretty cool though. And she packed a box of Blastos. Don't come with us left on one night trip. Yeah, I know, right? She kinda took her with her. Or shirtless
You're
Liam.
working pretty hard.
All the time. Started young. Smart little kid. Got angry a lot. Side effect of giving a shit.
Liam, what's going on?
We found that facility on Vold. Kicked them in the teeth. Great. But the Kett still what people are. Everyone should have a stake in that. So I reached out. Trying to get resources moving in a real way, bridge that gap like I did with Jar. I can't get permission coming or going. The Nexus, Aya, everyone is all can't take risks with outsiders. I didn't come here so everyone could be goddamn outsiders.
You came to a different galaxy, Liam. You kinda were going to be the outsiders. Well, Erp, feel free to dissect the narrative as well. Maybe it was how you asked. Sounds like kind of a thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with pointing out that we are outsiders.
Liam, we're not from here and never will be.
But we are here. We can't always be strangers. There's no room.
Should have thought about that before
I
we left
wanted
then,
this.
shouldn't we?
Everything new. But eventually, it has to be normal. I need something familiar. Can I show you something? Did you bring anything from the Milky Way?
Yeah, exactly, Europe. That's yeah, kind of. I was hopeful, kind of in the beginning. Ryder kind of points it out a couple of times that we are literally colonizers, but then that kind of just gets shoved under the rug.
One or two things, but the weight limits were real strict.
I know. That's why I made arrangements. It's a proper petrol burner. 20th century. British. From when that mattered. My whole family works here together, weekends. Like those are a thing in space. Know what we did? Friends in Hustle set us up good. They borrowed us to transport right before I went into cryo. And me and my father and mother loaded our car into it and pointed it at Andromeda.
It's a nice gesture, I guess. You need to know the scientific viability of this. What you mean by this bit?
It's a nice gesture, but you know you won't see it again.
Oh, it's a couple million years away at standard light. The important thing is, it's coming. And always will be. I don't know what that means.
I mean, he didn't bring it. He had it kind of shipped after him, in a way that makes no sense. But I guess if it means something to him, then
It means your family, the Angara, this team. We're all lucky you care so much.
I'll probably screw it up, Pathfinder.
Join the club. The screw-up started 600 years ago.
Truth. This will be home. It has to be. I won't let being outsiders stop that.
But yeah, at any time, if you have science-related questions and to bring coffee sheets, they did. Right, I mean, there was kind of general stores. This is just kind of their personal allotments. And I'm not sure why there were weight limits and not volume limits, because, Mass Effect and stuff. Popcorn. Yeah, about that, I do believe we have a quest open, which at some point is going to result in us having to get popcorn.
Would you mind taking a slight detour and dropping me back in the Milky Way?
What's the problem?
Little something I just heard about called exaltation.
Sucks to
Guess
you.
you should have read the fine print on the initiative brochure.
Or read it at all. I gotta start eating more protein and getting a full night's sleep. It'll take everything we got to get through this mess.
And why can't I give him a pep talk? Oh well. Bye then.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Literally no one thought about this long term. Yeah, that's
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
kind of bugging me about this whole thing. I mean, the whole initiative is badly thought out.
Reproduction and cat exaltation are similar in a lot of ways. I can see it. The cat take other species' genes. Asari take other species' traits.
PB, don't tell me we actually agree on something.
Change my mind. They're nothing alike.
Interesting what she means by traits if they're not genes. Was there even a checklist? One sincerely wonders.
Going through the readouts from the Ket facility, I've never seen such advanced genetic technology. Frankly, it's light years ahead of our capabilities.
I'd point out that light years are a measure of distance, but I'm sure everyone knows that one.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Again, one sincerely wonders. On the other hand, if you've ever taken a look at the Mars One Society website, I suppose it's not entirely impossible. It's parsecs of our technology. Yeah, indeed. I have AVP I can spend. Let's see, I can get lab technicians, research points. Additional common mining nodes made available. No, that's really super exciting. Need at least one keeper of the seeds. Technically, we have one on the Nexus. I'll point them out. Fuel supplies, organic materials, tech materials, recon, epic tactics, credits, grey market, whatever that is. Inventory capacity sounds useful. Sure. I think we can safely say, that from any standpoint, the Andromeda Initiative was poorly planned. Sure, you've seen in my previous episodes, I kind of go on rants about nobody did a risk assessment or fault tree analysis or any of the other things they teach you about in engineering. Yay, mission successful, I got stuff or something. But yeah, like I said, if you ever look at the Mars One website, you notice some overlaps.
Thank you for checking. But I'm all right.
Don't know if I would be.
I have to be. How else do we go on? You know?
I may seem tough, but I have a good shoulder.
That's kind. You're kind. I really miss my family at times like these. Are you close to your family?
You talk about family a lot.
Wow,
Really?
sensitive, writer.
I guess it's just part of our culture. Our families are large, and we share our parents with the community. We all have many mothers.
My family's small.
And are you close?
I was. Am. My mom and dad are dead. My sister's really sick. She's on the Nexus. I'm kind of an orphan at the moment.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, this random collection of Tempest oddballs can feel like family sometimes.
Yeah. I never really felt I had a purpose. But here, I do.
What about the Resistance?
My place in the Resistance is not what I'd like.
But that kid on Aya looked up to you.
Sure. But you are going to do something important, Ryder. I feel it.
Because we're the chosen one.
Is where I should be.
You bring a lot to the team.
Thank you. I look forward to even more adventures.
Monocle smile. Giles got style. True.
They aren't just conquerors or slavers.
They're the
They
Borg.
can't turn everything you are to their advantage. Worst kind of enemy. The one that makes you fight your own people.
That's what Jaal faces every day, now that we know the truth.
Friends, neighbors, all changed. And they're loyal to what changed them.
You're pretty worked up about this.
Kandros wants strategies for handling the Ket. I talked with Drac, putting ideas together. Expand our guerrilla tactics, get Angaran military advisors, research exaltation. Just, I don't know. Wish your dad could give me his take.
Why? This all looks fine to me.
Nasira, your father, they always had a plan I could follow. Without one, it's too easy for people to get hurt. Like now. The initiative's plans are shot, and people die because of it.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the essence of being in command, that you have to be the one to come up with the plan.
We're flying blind. It'll take years to put all the pieces back together.
Our biggest headache is the Ket. Work goes on, I guess. Sarissa will have a strategy. Just need to find her and the other Asari. It'll be good to have certainty again.
Okay, and instantly I no longer feel bad about Cora not being in command. Because she is super not suited for it. Why the heck was she second in command? And yes, Liam is more suited. Yeah, indeed, he certainly is.
You know what we saw back there, right? This isn't good, Ryder. The Archon's dangerous. I've seen people like him before.
Like the side duties of BuzzFeed quiz. Yeah. You always think so, isn't it?
He's definitely dangerous. So dangerous, I'm not sure we're ready to deal with him.
Take him out. All we need is a plan. From where I stand, the Archon thinks he knows what's best for us. Problem is, he can follow through on it. That exaltation the Ket do, it turns people into slaves.
He can do that to us. He has that power.
Someone like him you take out fast and hard. Get the leader, the rest will follow. Honestly, drop a nuke on his head, blow up a sun if you have to. Take the collateral damage.
Not if we can avoid it.
There's better ways to stop him than brute force.
Maybe, but I'm not gonna let an enemy get close enough to pry my plates open and go for the soft kill. You don't mess around with this kind of thing. Ends badly, each and every time.
Another galaxy and there are still despots. When I was on security duty at the relay, colonies were attacked all the time. We trained the colonists and they started fighting back. Raiders didn't expect that.
The Angara already know how to fight. But the Archon, he's got an army to back up his crazy.
It's bad lighting on you. Yeah, it is. Also, can I just point out the dichotomy between when I was guarding the mass relay, there were raider attacks all the time, and the cultural center with, we are from the Milky Way galaxy where everybody lives peacefully in harmony.
But I've got you, and everyone else on board.
Huh. True enough. Never underestimate a small, capable strike force.
Hey,
you
listen.
keep thinking about how you want to handle this.
We'll only get one real chance at it, won't we?
So many people here.
So when we take him
So
down,
cool.
let's make sure he stays down.
Yeah, unlike that cardinal that we shot and who then ice cream cake. Ooh. I mean, I remember the last enemy boss we encountered, the Cardinal, who was dead and then wasn't.
Just off to the cargo bay if you need me.
Okay, DM. Thanks for that. Mental wellness. Job initiatives, mental wellness program. Mental disorders are real. That's good that they point this out. PTSD, anxiety, depression, not just being tired and making something of nothing, complex conditions require proper attention and care. How does Mass Effect first contrast to MEA in terms of suspend your disbelief versus science BS thresholds? About the same, I would say. I mean, kind of the Mass Effect in both cases kind of is science magic, if you look at it. Of course, Mass Effect is science magic, and you kind of have to accept that as the one big lie. And then I didn't dig as much into like the codex and all the details in the other Mass Effects. You know, if you poke around in there and if you think about biotics and what you can do with biotics, and if that's all claimed to be working through the Mass Effect, then it's a bit iffy. This goes a bit further in terms of implausible things with what the Remnant are doing with terraforming and stuff. So I think it's about the same level. Those around you are supportive and sympathetic to what you're going through, one would hope. That's pretty cool that they point out that, you know, mental health is important and you should seek help if you need it. We've talked to Moshai. Alright, let's check our emails. Mission Vault into Kits, Green Pathfinder, name's Radis, Guard Resistance. Interesting information, Kit, I'm certain won't intrigue you. Very good. Doc Lexi is the only person on the ship gets gravity of the situation. Maybe. Ryder seems to have a grasp of it as well, but... Rescue, Tempest is intended for these kinds of operations, performing splendidly, not encourage you rescuing life with stress so many things, still well done. Got aspect of Moshai, left impression, patient but remarkably driven. Easy to see as you stood the pressure of torture in that place. That's an awful lot of psychological assessments. Oh, that's very true, Herb. Indeed. Ooh, the reviewer bot is very strict today. From get worked for 42 hours straight. Ship's humming. Call it quits, get a little shut-eye, but I'm wide awake here. Figured I used time to practice my poetry. Didn't know I practice poetry, neither did I, probably because I don't, but here goes. Helios, are you healing us, or will we regret ever coming, because cats are forever bombing our space? Wait a minute, is it actually good, or is the analytical sphere of my brain fallen asleep? The latter, Gil. The latter. Humans are the real short times this alliance, aren't they? Yeah, I mean, story-wise, they make a big point out of how the Solarians are supposed to be, but the humans are, really. I mean, they got all antsy about not getting a council seat with only 3 decades of knowing the council, and I think by canon, Turians had to wait for like 2 or 3 centuries to even get one. Yeah, Solarians only live to 40 or 50, canonically indeed. Also, you know, if Andromeda HR had bothered to assign a second engineer to the ship, you wouldn't have to work for 42 hours straight. Yeah, I'm here to searching for my true purpose here. Poetry ain't it. He is for healing us. Jeez. Good thing you recognize that. Enough said. Thanks for listening. Ah, you're welcome, Liam. Didn't come across Whiny? No, you didn't, Vetra. Good thing you don't regret anything. That's nice to hear. not as narratively compelling. Yeah, that's true. That's kind of the dilemma, of course, with getting a narrative, and you don't want to make the crew too big, because then you can't really learn about and care about all the characters, but that means that they're not a realistic crew size. Remnants of meteorites pass through Scourge before falling to Vol, diffusing similar charge. Presence of hideous native metallic elements within the rock may allow for such a transfer. What the heck are hideous native metallic elements? Oh good, Chorus sent us a whole bunch of Asari writings. Okay, thank you for suggesting that, Cora. From prescription garden, and chose to keep for yourself in Texas. What's wrong with you? Jack explained, I itself was hostile, wish to go with you. Got a chance for you for artificial intelligence, I would like to make the call myself. Well, that's too bad, you went there. The science, not the narrative. Well, critical thinking and analysis apply to everything. Well, the AI is on the Nexus, we can still share. It's a program, copy paste is a thing. Got her set up a cozy trend seminar mod before she spaced a couple of crates of supplies headed for programmers from this place to gravity and Pathfinder AQ. Well, if you learned a bit about network security, you could, I'm sure someone packed a thumb drive. Exactly, put her on a thumb drive. Why the heck was she put anywhere where she could have access to spacing crates of supplies? That's cool, as Kish told me. Oh, floppy disk might be a tad small for an AI. Got some kind of special livery, very good. And a cool mech for my desk. That's nice. If the mobile device off before going into cryo. And just talk to the people upstairs.
Callow, settle down.
If this isn't a good reason to get excited.
What's up? You guys aren't fighting, are you?
Why would I fight with my best friend?
Best friend? Oh, Callow. Callow's very excited about a report I received from EOS. It's good news. The radiation levels are steadily dropping.
Huzzah!
Your outpost Prodromos is really going to make it. When do you want to head back?
Put on the list.
We could go, but we need to balance our priorities. Why?
Just saying, if I created a thriving community in a brand new galaxy, I'd want to visit.
Just wait till they put in the beach and the water slide.
Now you're just playing with me.
So radiation levels are down. More to explore?
Yes, but there's been a rise in Ket activity as well.
Figures that we're not the only ones to benefit from the planet's improvement.
Might be nice to see how it's doing.
Almost like a vacation.
Almost. Maybe we'll head back at some point.
Well, you're the boss. Just say the word.
Also, I didn't really create that community. I just did some space magic so that other people could create it.
No peeking. I'm putting the finishing touches on my personal project.
I thought you said it was on the Nexus.
I'm just perfecting the final component here, or should I say, trying to. Several of the crew have offered to help, and I keep politely declining and ushering them out. So, thank you for retrieving that critical piece of Remtech, but kindly stop digging.
Alright.
Fine. Have your surprise.
You won't regret it.
Want me to ask the others to back off?
No, I can handle it.